Welcome to the realm of intoxicating flavors and head-banging beer reviews.
Welcome to another episode of the Rare Beer Club. I'm your host, the Ginger Yeti, and if you're new to the channel, the Rare Beer Club is a subscription club put out by the BeerTheMonthClub.com. I receive a box like this every month. It contains 2 hand-selected beers. Costs about $60 a month. I unbox the beers and I select one to review kind of blindly, and then I review the second one in another video. So this is my box from, what is this, May of 2025. I have a huge backlog of these. I have so many of these I need to get through. I don't know why I haven't done them recently. I mean, I was just on tour for the last like 5 months. Can't take these with me. But this is the first time I'm doing one in a while. I need to get some more of these done. Sometimes these beers are, you can really age them, and sometimes you can't. I mean, this has got Father's Day info from last year. Oh, this another one has cans in it. A can and a bottle. All right. So let's get these things out here, and then I'll get the box out of the way, and we'll look at them. We'll decide which one I want to review now and review the other one later. So we've got Bombastic Brewing, Stubbornness, English Style Barley Wine Ale. You know, I'm not a big fan of barley wines, and now I have 2 cans of barley wine. And it is, the stuff always comes with this paperwork, or at least it used to. It just says this is a English Style Barley Wine. There's no other adjuncts or anything. I don't know. And this other one, this is the Grande Cuvée Porter Baltique Lager Noir. Beer extra forte, it's extra strong, 10% alcohol. And the English barley wine is 13% alcohol. Man, this is a tough choice because I don't really want to review either one of these. Baltic Porter, a big bottle of Baltic Porter from Microbrasserie Les Trois Mousquetaires. I don't know how to say that word in French, but I guess it's from the Three Musketeers. Mousquetaires from Brossard, Canada. Or the Bombastic Brewing from Hayden, Idaho. Stubbornness. English Style Barley Wine. Man, this is a very tough choice here. Wow. You know, I think, man, I really don't know what I want to do here. I'm going to go with, let's go with the Baltic Porter. Do the Stubbornness another day. Be stubborn and push this off. Yeah. I will push this one off for another day. These cans, getting 2 cans in one of these packages. Maybe I should start saving up some of these cans and take them down to the Brew Tubers get together. This might come out after that get together. So we got this bottle here. Like I said, I'm going to do the Grande Cuvée Porter Baltique from Microbrasserie Les Trois Mousquetaires. Of course, I don't know how to say that. I don't speak French or French Canadian. Brossard, Canada. I'm assuming that's in Quebec. What does it say here? 10% alcohol. What's on the back of the bottle? Get my trusty flashlight out. I can't read that. Oh, there we go. Strong dark lager inspired from porters around Baltic Sea region. Pairings. Smokehouse meats, chocolates, pralines, strong cheeses. Does anybody out there eat pralines with their beer? That just kind of seems weird. 85% malts du Quebec. Pilsner Munich, Kara 6160. Wheat, oat, and smoked malt. 100% hops from Quebec. It's Magnum Cascade. Original gravity of 25.1. Final gravity is 8 Plato. 10% alcohol. SRM is 45. Got my SRM chart over there. We'll check that out when I open this bottle. IBU is 27. Temperature 10 degrees C to 14 degrees C. You can age it from 2 to 3 years. And it shows like a tulip glass or like a goblet. Imported by Winter Dog Cellars, Sterling, Virginia. Product of Canada. And that's pretty much everything on this big bad bottle. Man, I don't know why my nose is so itchy all of a sudden. Rare Beer Club almost always suggests tulip, globe snifter, or teku glass. So I guess this would be a globe snifter here. And it always comes with this cool paperwork. See what this has to say today. The Quebecois good beer scene is perhaps most renowned for breweries like Unibrew and Deux de Ciel. Man, hope I pronounced that right. Everybody keeps trying to tell me how to pronounce that, and I'm sure I butchered it. Both of which see significant distribution throughout the States. I have never seen Deux de Ciel in the U.S. I have a friend that brings me some, but I've never seen it in the U.S. But it's small-scale operations like Les Trois Mousquetaires, I don't know how to say that word, that remind us it's usually way better to visit. Les Trois Mousquetaires microbrewery was established in June 2004 after the acquisition of Express Brew, a small brewery based in Saint Eustache. The new owners, 3 former colleagues from Imperial Tobacco, were driven by a shared entrepreneurial spirit following the closure of their former workplace. All living on Montreal's South Shore, they relocated the brewery's operations to Brossard. At launch, the brewery introduced 2 beers. D'Artagnan. It's going to be a bunch of words I can't pronounce. I mean, if you're following along, at least you can watch me butcher a bunch of French-Canadian words. I guess I should put that down below in the video so you can see what this word is I'm trying to pronounce. A blonde and Aramis, a red, both brewed with lager yeast, a distinctive choice in the Quebec craft beer scene at the time. By 2006, the growing customer interest in more adventurous flavors, Les Trois Mousquetaires, shifted its focus to premium beers inspired mainly by traditional German styles, then still rare in Quebec. In 2008, with a portfolio of around 15 beers, the brewery refreshed its brand identity to reflect a more refined and upscale image. It introduced 3 product lines: regular, signature series, and Grande Cuvée, each named according to beer color or style. At the time, the brewery deepened its commitment to local sourcing, partnering with Frontenac Malt House in Thetford Mines and Maltbrau in some Temescura-sur-Lac. Yeah, right. I guess I should post that down there in the video too so you can see what I tried to butcher. To gradually integrate Quebec-grown malts into all its recipes. Today, Les Trois Mousquetaires is regarded as one of the world's premier producers of fine beer, with a wide range of offerings from white IPAs to sticky alts, all brewed with heavy emphasis on Canadian malts and hops. Despite this, their offerings have always been few and far between here in the States. On to the beer. If you're still here, I appreciate it. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Whew. A lot of reading today. Les Trois Mousquetaires delivers a stellar interpretation of the Baltic Porter. Just how we like it. Rich, smooth, and packed with ripe, dark fruit character. And we're not alone in singing its praises. It's brought home a slew of World Beer Awards over the years, including World's Best Strong Porter in 2021. Porter Baltique pours a deep chocolate brown that edges into purple territory. Purple. With a thick, viscous body that clings to the glass. A fine bubbled medium brown head forms a ring around the edges, leaving behind a modest trail of lacing. Let's find out. And this has that cork and cage. I haven't opened one of these up in a while. This might be one of those videos where I shoot a hole in the ceiling or make a mess. Definitely not pointing it at my eye. It is a composite cork. Hopefully that doesn't explode when I open it. A lot of nice gun smoke out of there. I don't see the beer creeping up at all. Just a ton of gun smoke. So let's see here. It said on the bottle, what did it say? 45 SRM. Let's pour it out and see if that is correct. I'm not sure where they get purple from. It says it's a thick, viscous, deep chocolate brown that edges on purple. I mean, yeah, that's kind of a brownish. They said 45 on the SRM. 45. My SRM chart only goes to 40. 40 plus, and it says 45 on the SRM. Guess I need a new SRM chart, because mine only goes to 40. Though technically a dark lager, it might easily be mistaken for something else. The aroma leans heavily into red and dark fruit. Think apples, currants, red grapes, blackberry jam, and ripe black cherries. I don't know about dark fruit. I don't know. I almost want to say leather. Beneath all that fruit lies a steady undercurrent of roasted malts, lending notes of espresso and bitter chocolate. I do get a little bit of bitter chocolate. Hashtag dip your beak in it, as always. Maybe there are a little bit of dark fruits in there once you snort it up through your nostrils. There's also a subtle citrus lift, likely from its combo of Quebec-grown Cascade and Nugget hops, and a whisper of boozy fruitiness. Yeah, I don't pick up any of that. I mean, there is some chocolatiness, maybe a little bit of espresso. I thought I picked up a little bit of leather. Maybe you could convince me there's some dark berry in there. On to the flavor. So flavor-wise, it stays... Is that even a word, flavor-wise? It stays true to the aromatic promise. Juicy black cherries. If this tastes like juicy black cherries, I will be so happy. Juicy black cherries, raisins, and dried cranberries take the lead. Bittersweet chocolate and coffee notes play supporting roles, keeping things from getting overly sweet. If this tastes like cherries, I'll be so happy. Cheers, everybody, if you've stuck around this long. That is much lighter than I expected it to be. That is, man, that is much lighter than I expected it to be. It's definitely black cherry, like spot on there. Black cherry, not picking up the raisin, not picking up the cranberry. I get bittersweet chocolate and some coffee notes and black cherries, cherry, like, yeah. Then it says there's a hint of citrusy hop bitterness as well. No, I don't get that at all. I do get like a tiny bit of citrusiness, but no bitterness, which adds freshness and balance. Brewed with Pilsner Munich, Cara 6160, wheat oat, carafa, and Bryce smoked malt, 85% of which come from Quebec. This Baltic Porter is just super deep, supple on the palate, and engaging. From start to finish, letting it warm up a bit reveals added depth. Caramel, baker's chocolate, and even a trace of smoke emerges as it opens up its complex, decadent beer meant to be savored slowly. Yeah, absolutely, that. It's definitely meant to be savored slowly. I wonder what the temperature is on this. Let me change it over to communist units here instead of the American units. So this says 10 to 14 C, and it looks like I'm up to 17 communist units, which would be about 63 freedom units. And this beer, I'm shocked that it's that the cherry's there. A lot of times these beers from the Rare Beer Club, whoever writes this comes up with the craziest terms and picks up all these crazy flavors and things, and I'm just like, no, I don't pick up any of that. And I'm a big time cherry guy. I really like cherry flavor, cherry juice, cherry beers, cherry everything. And I'm always leery when it says on a can, on a bottle, anything, cherries, black cherry, whatever. Like if you saw my video about that spiked pop, that black cherry spiked pop, you'll understand, like, I'm really disappointed in that. This is black cherry juice. Black cherry juice, chocolate, a little bit of coffee, maybe a hint of citrus on the back end, light bodied. The alcohol is almost not noticeable. I am getting just a tickle of warming right through here, but really at 10% alcohol, I don't notice it at all. This is a banger. This is absolutely delicious. That cherry flavor is just really well done. I chose wisely for this one. Going into this blind, wow. This is a really, really good beer. Grande Cuvée Porter Baltique from, oh man, time to butcher it one more time at least. Microbrasserie Les Trois Mousquetaires. I'm sorry, I cannot pronounce that word. I don't speak French or French Canadian. This is a banging beer. This is excellent. I am glad I'm drinking this one by myself because I would not want to share this with anybody. This Rare Beer Club offering gets 2 big horns up. This is magnificent. I'm excited to have this all to myself. Man, never heard of this brewery before. I need to find more beers from this brewery. I'm glad I chose this and not that barley wine. Not looking forward to doing the review on that barley wine. See when I get around to that. If you made it this far in the video, give me a big horns up in the comments so I know you made it all the way to the end. Thank you so much for making it all the way to the end. Thank you so much for watching this. Do you enjoy my Rare Beer Club videos? If there's something you'd like me to do different with the Rare Beer Club, let me know down below in the comments that as well also. I really love this Rare Beer Club. I need to do more of these. And it's just a lot of fun. If you made it this far, made it to the end, please hit that like, hit that subscribe, share this with your friends, your enemies, whoever you want to share it with. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. And as always, embrace the adventure.